We're entering a new era, guys. We're entering a time where it's not about following the rules and doing it step by step. That's the old way. The old way of success, right, was to follow the formula, to do the things that everyone else did to have success. That way is falling away. And the way you know that that is true is that you do those types of things, you follow someone else's proven strategy, and it doesn't work for you, right? How many times have you tried a strategy and like to the T and it didn't work? Or you got into that strategy and you're like, this sucks. I don't want to do business like this. And you leave it, right? We're moving into the new way of doing business, which is focused on the individual and your unique way of doing business. It's not linear. It's not going to look like anyone else. And it is truly, truly unique to you. Hey guys, I'm Rachel and I'm your human design and messaging expert. And on this channel, we talk about all things human design messaging and of course AI, because we can't get away from it. And to be honest, why would we? It's amazing at helping us streamline our thoughts, write faster, and be more productive in this world of doing all the things, right? I'm really excited to talk about this topic of where messaging has been and where I believe that it is going, and the revolution that I want to bring about in terms of messaging and marketing and all the things. So from the very beginning, I saw putting human design and messaging together because I saw that just because you ticked all the boxes and did the persuasion tactics and had really clear messaging, things still didn't always sell. And I couldn't figure out why. Like, it confused me. Like, shouldn't you be able to tick all the boxes, do all the right things? Why doesn't it work? Right. And it's because the energy behind it is not in alignment, right? So an example of this would be someone that is trying to do a storytelling methodology, and like story brand is what I'm thinking of, right? But their chart is all about leadership and showing up as their authentic self with the defined G. They're incongruent. They don't necessarily work together, right? And they're a different way of showing up. So if you are showing up in a way that is not the way that you're designed and it goes against your natural flow of energy, it's not going to work and you're going to feel off. And as spiritual entrepreneurs, we've done this enough that we know that we have to feel good. We know that we have to feel authentic and be like in alignment with what we're doing, right? And this is so often why I see entrepreneurs trying to do messaging, trying to talk about what they do, and they're tweaking it. They're over explaining. They're getting lost in the noise. They're just not owning the brilliance that they are, right? They're not owning the brilliance of their work because they're trying to fit it into some type of box, some marketing box or marketing speak that they were taught. And it's easy, honestly, to fall into that trap. I've fallen into that trap. I had to, like, just basically F off because I need to do this my way. And even then, there were still elements of my own messaging that was coming from my conditioning, coming from my wanting to people please and wanting to feel validated and worthy and all the things, right? But when you are in your unique energy, that's when it's easy to talk about what you do. You don't over explain. People come to you and they're like, oh my God, what are you doing? I have to be a part of it. They're dropping into your inbox, ready to pay in full. Your offers sell out. You become a magnet without really even trying. You're just showing up as yourself. Which isn't that what we all want? We all want to just show up as ourselves, have our offers out there, and then they sell. Like, there's no persuading, there's no trying to convince you that this is the right offer for you, right? It may or may not be. I'm letting you decide. I am simply showing up with my authentic self, with my authentic expression, sharing my offer, sharing my gifts, and then allowing the people to decide what they want, if they want in or not, right? And this is what we're doing inside of my signature 8-week program, the Magnetic Messaging Club, which is opening today. We're on pre-sale. We'll be, the doors are open pre-sale for the next couple weeks. And then there's another event, and it's basically the entire month of April because I'm having a party with it. I'm so excited about this program. It's the accumulation of everything that I do, but it's packed into bite-sized pieces inside of 8 weeks. Yes, you can tailor your message to your human design, and I give you reports. I have reports on that, right? I can give you like your throat masterclass. I have another throat masterclass coming up all about diving into the energetics behind your throat center and how you are not using your throat to the most magnetic level of it, right? I can almost guarantee you that if your message isn't landing, it's something to do with your throat, and you're probably speaking from conditioning. Almost positive. I have all these little things, but if you're the person that's like, that's great, I like the little things, that feels good, but I want to do this in my entire message. I want to finally feel like messaging is easy, that messaging makes sense, that I can show up and talk about what I do without worrying about what the hell my pitch is. I want to be fully in alignment with my message and with my unique energy. That's what the club is for, and that's what we're doing. We're taking this new paradigm and we're running with it. We're creating a revolution of this is the way I am. I'm showing up with my uniqueness, with my energy, and I'm communicating it so that people feel like, hell yes, I want to be a part of that, right? It's not just about being clear. It's about aligning that energy behind it too, right? No, and on top of just understanding your human design and messaging better, we're going to program AI along with it, because AI is going to help take it through like into the eons, right? Without needing me to support you. AI programming it and to understand how you work, how your energy works is probably this like secret weapon of entrepreneurs. And if you're not using AI yet, or you've dabbled in it but haven't really like tapped into the power of it, this is going to show you what we can actually do with it, because it's freaking amazing. But here's a catcher. AI is an amplifier, right? AI is going to take whatever you give it. And if you're not giving it enough, or not giving it what your energy is, who you are, then it's going to pull something from the internet. And yeah, it may sound right. It may sound clear. It may sound fantastic even, but you read it and you're like, it's not me, right? Or it just, it's not, it rubs you a little bit the wrong way. But in your head, you're like, well, it's clear. And it's selling my offer, so I guess that it's right. That's a dumbing down. That's a dilution of your actual message. We can program ChatGPT to not only be clear, but also have your energy behind it, have your alignment, where you read that post that it gives you and you're like, holy hell, that's amazing. Hell yes, right? We can write it ourselves, and I can teach you that. But AI does it so much faster. And I'm a mini gen. I want fast. I want results. I want to work less and earn more. Like, I want to take these tools that are available to us and use them in a way that allows me more time freedom, allows me to be with my kids, right? And homeschool them, and allows me to not sit behind my desk as much as I do. Probably spend like 20 hours a week, but it takes that brain of mine and deduces it and gets my annoying negative Nancy voice in my head out of the equation, and streamlines exactly what I want to say. So we're doing that in the club as well. And I'm so excited because this is the first version of the club that has 2 tiers of support that I think is going to serve a lot more people in a way that feels really in alignment for them too. There's the standard, which is the content and a community to get your questions answered. You can get feedback on your writing, those types of things. That's for the DIY lady that was like, just give me the content. I'm gone. I'm good, right? I'll maybe have a few questions, but I just want to like know what's in your brain. Then there's the VIP option where we are almost like a little mini mastermind where you get a weekly group call. You have me in your business, really seeing your chart and understanding exactly what's going on with you and your messaging and your business, and helping you work through all this content so that by the end, it is a laser focused, freaking on fire message. Those two options, but there's only 10 spaces for VIP. So today the car's open. So get in there now while you can. But I'm so excited for where the world is going and where entrepreneurship is going, because it's shifting more to you, your unique energy. It's not this old world corporate, this is the way, only way you can do success. It truly gets to be you decide. You get to create the life that you want. We know this, especially as entrepreneurs and or spiritual entrepreneurs, and doing our own like life coaching work within ourselves, right? We know that we create our own reality, but this is doing messaging your way, right? This is doing messaging in your most magnetic aligned way. I'm going to drop the links below. Let me know if you have questions, but I am going to be talking more about this and diving deep into different topics as the month goes by. Oh, I'm just excited. If this sounds amazing, I would love to hear in the comments too what your thoughts are on the old way of doing things versus the new way of doing things. Let's create a revolution. Like let's move people. I love it. All right, we'll see you next week.